reorganization, restructuring, change is all around us. We are all grappling with change, and we all see leaders around us coming and changing the world. And when that is happening, maybe a good idea to remember Chesterton's fence. What's that, you're wondering? I must tell you about it. Hello and welcome to another edition of Chai with Pai, our weekly series of videos where I try and share simple lessons and stories which can help each of us become just a little bit better. The author G.K. Chesterton told this wonderful story of a village where there was a little fence. A new reformer came to that village and he took one look at the fence and he said, "Let's break it down. I see no use for it." The wise men in the village said, we won't let you break it down if you can't see any use for it. Go away, think about it, and then if you come back and you can tell us the use that you see of it, and you still want to break it, we'll let you do that. Interesting thought. What happens very often is that Chesterton's fence comes back into our offices, into our world. We have people who want to make a change, who come in and say, I don't know why this is here. We just need to destroy it and break it. Great idea to ensure that before you decide you don't need something, understand why it was there in the first place. Many of us would like to laugh about something that we see in the organization and we say, I have no idea. What were they thinking? Why would anybody want to do this? And if you can't answer that question, you need to pause. Don't be in a rush to change till you can answer that question. I think Chesterton's fence is a great way of reminding us that there was a reason why somebody did it. They were not idiots. They are not stupid people. Right? There was a reason why they did it. Now, the reason could have become outdated. Maybe the fence has outlived its purpose. But that's important for us to understand why it was there in the first place before we decide to get rid of it. So I think as you start doing things yourself to try and drive change, resist the temptation to just change everything in the first go. Try and understand why it was there. And I think remembering Chesterton's fence will help us in two ways. First, it'll make you understand why things are the way they are. It'll make you ask those questions. It'll make you want to know why was it there in the first place. And understanding that, I think, is critical to delivering change. The second advantage, and the big one in my opinion, is this. It'll teach you humility. It'll teach you to respect the people who were there before you. It's tempting to come into a new place and think that, those guys were stupid. They were not. Remember, you will very soon be one of those guys when you move on. And it's important for us to learn to respect the people who came before us, to understand their points of view before we decide to do away with it. That's all in this week's edition of Chai with Pai. Enjoy your chai, and if you see someone across the fence, offer them some chai too.